Douglas White with him tonight. We're set for a start. Gun Pit is the 9-4 favourite. He's drawn gate number 8. Racing Gun Pit is settling in the second half of the field, and Travel Brother is snagged back, and to prove away well, he's going to lead comfortably early from Business As Usual. Eagle Power's driving up on the inside to prevent Business As Usual dropping in. Jada Dream goes forward deep out. Winning Leader settles down in 5th, then Beauty Lead from Harbour Master. Happy Era's got shuffled back from Gun Pit. He's got 3 behind him. Trouble Brother on the rails from Majestic Anthem, and Lucky Forever is last. Past the 1200 and approves from the lead in a pretty steady 28-2. He leads up by 3/4 to Jada Dream with Business As Usual 3rd. Winning Leader well positioned 4th, followed by Eagle Power, then Harbour Master and Beauty Lead. 2 further back to Gun Pit in the running line on the outside of Happy Era. Then came Majestic Anthem from Travel Brother, and last of all is Lucky Forever as they race past the 800 metres. 23.8 the next split as they work down the back, and the front runner is approved by a length on Jada Dream. Business As Usual tucked away 3rd, then Winning Leader, followed by Eagle Power and Harbour Master. Beauty Lead next. Gun Pit a length clear from Happy Era. Further back to Majestic Anthem. Trouble Brother snookered on the fence, and Lucky Forever not stretching out all that well as they travel up to the final turn, and Approved slipped away from Jada Dream and Business As Usual. Then in Winning Leader from Eagle Power. Harbour Master to the outside, and Gun Pit pulls to the middle. Approved leads inside the 250 from Jada Dream, but Harbour Master's digging in now, and Harbour Master raced up to sweep to the front. Gun Pit's running on the outside, and Jada Dream and Winning Leader fighting out the minors, but Harbour Master wins very comfortably from Moreira. Goes on to beat Jada Dream. Winning Leader 3rd, Gun Pit 4th. They beat off Approve, followed up by Beauty Lead, Majestic Anthem, Business As Usual. Then Happy Era, Travel Brother never fired from Eagle Power, and Lucky Forever finished back last. That was a dominant win at the end. Harbour Master, number 8, hounded by Joe Moreira, winning it by a big space over 11 Jada Dream, and the long price Winning Leader. So number 8, Harbour Master, will pay $43 for the win, defeating the 47-1 chance in Jada Dream and the 37-1 chance Winning Leader running 3rd. Clear from Gun Pit on the outside, who had his chance, but this was different class tonight. Harbour Master
3rd, and then Gun Pit, but it's all about the winner really. Harbour Master $350 and $1550, $100 for Jada Dream and $75 for Winning Leader. The Quinella 1,109, the Tiers 21,552, and the Trio 5,687. 2 1/4 by a short head, 139.7 was the race time. But, well, he got a great run through the race from a nice barrier, but by the same token, his clock time tonight, the sections were good enough, and Harbour Master provided a double on the night for Joe Moreira.
Yeah, he was far too good, wasn't he? In the end, Harbour Master, he did it really easy on the line.
Yeah, given a lovely ride, but he has been too classy in the end. 2 1/4 in that type of field is pretty decent margin. He's carried 122. He's picked up a high achievement bonus as well of $750,000 to go with the 855. I've seen a lot of that recently, the high achievements being one. Harbour Master just another recipient. And if he can win a Class 1 before he turns 5, he'll have to hurry because he's a Northern Hemisphere bred. He'll pick up another 250.
Well, we heard from Joe Moreira in the interview, and he thought this fellow would really like Happy Valley. Spot on.
Yes, he was. Yeah, you go back and look at that replay on the dirt, how many lengths Gun Pit gave Harbour Master in the stretch and got past him and won by.
Yeah.
And then you come onto the turf and Gun Pit's in the same position and he can't hold a candle to Harbour Master. So I think that tells us a little bit more about Gun Pit. He's a nice horse, but he's very effective on the all-weather, not so effective on the turf. Still young though, and he can improve.
Yeah, I'm not saying he probably could win another race on the turf, but he looks something special on the dirt, doesn't he? That's the difference. I mean, you don't see them win like he did a couple of runs back on that surface unless they're pretty talented. And
And a lot of those horses that are average walkers, and he's a real average walker, they tend to thrive on the all-weather.
There's correct. Oh, we'll have to wait for that.
Might be a jackpot. Well, here it is. Drew Gate 5, the winner. No urgency in the early stages. Missing the kick was Beauty Lead. Going back in the early stages, Gun Pit, Travel Brother. But working forward, Approved from Business as Usual. Eagle Power slots in. Working forward, Shade of Dream. Not a bad run from him here, and getting into a one-off spot pretty early. Was winning leader from Gate 7. The eventual winner, midfield one-off with Beauty Lead to his inside. Then Gun Pit to the outside of it. I think that's Happy Era in those colours. It's hard to pick up. Majestic Anthem, Travel Brother, and well back in the field, Lucky Forever. 28-2 the first section. Picked it up a little bit in the second section at 23-8. But they're in 2x2 formation, and look at this winner, the way he's travelled. 3 pairs back, one off. He's travelled sweetly all the way. And Gun Pit's Zach Pertins had Moreira in his sights all the way. But there wasn't really any increase to the tempo, and the runner-up's been handy enough. No moves from back in the field just yet. And Approved still being nicely rated out in front from Gerald Mosse. And just waiting and biding his time as Moreira here on Harbour Master. They just pick up the pace a little here, and a couple start to get a wriggle on from back in the field, including Majestic Anthem and Lucky Forever. Now Moreira pulls out. He starts to get going, and Gun Pit just left a little flat-footed there as Beauty Lead comes off the fence. But he does quicken very nicely here, Harbour Master, when he pushes the button. Shaded Dream keeps on all right. Gun Pit stays on out wide. Beauty Lead kept on evenly. But when he gave him a couple of reminders, Harbour Master just sprinted clear here. Gun Pit stayed on, looked very dour. Travel Brother, where's he? He didn't really make any headway, did he?
No.
But Shaded Dream boxed on pretty well with winning leader. DT $2,370,694.
It is a monster. Has it all been won? That's the question. No, only probably 10% or